So then we go to London. We go to London for the 9:30 game. We got the Vikings and the Saints. Vikings are favorited at fucking not even home London, I guess. -3, over under 43.5. The Saints, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't very impressed with what I saw from them. But then they also got a lot of injuries on their wide receiver core. We got Michael Thomas out. We got Jarvis Landry, who might not play. Traquan Smith. Basically, like the Chris Olave show for them, which isn't terrible. But, the Vikings, I don't know. I feel like the Vikings are a London team. They played last year. They won. So I think the Vikings will pull off the win. Vikings are favored at -3. I think that's just fine. I have the Vikings winning this game. I'll take it. I'll have them winning, we'll say 27-21.
Yeah, this is ideal for Kirk Cousins because when you have Kirk Cousins on your team, when do you want him to play? 1 o'clock on a Sunday. Not a lot of people paying attention to your team. No eyes on him, really. Well, if you're going to tell him you're going to play at 9:30 in the morning Eastern time in London, no one will be watching because half of the media will forget this game is even going on. 75% of the fans will forget this game is on. It's on at 6 a.m. on the West Coast. So unless you're like, I don't know, a diehard Saints or Vikings fans, which I know some fans, but I don't know any diehard fans for those teams outside of their state. It's like, I don't know. I feel like the Vikings are just going to come in, win this game. Jameis is going to throw for like 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks, and I could see this being a really high-scoring game. I'm going to go Vikings 42-38 over the Saints. I think both these teams are pretty much going to score every time they catch the ball because there's one thing that doesn't transfer to London. It's defense. The Jaguars are one of the worst teams in the NFL historically, but they're basically undefeated in London, I think. I don't think they've lost.
Yeah, that's honestly, you make a good point. It's going to be 6:30 in the morning for West Coast guys, and then it's going to be 9:30 for Eastern time.
Which
people are going to wake up and check their fantasy and be like, "Oh shit, there's football on right now. Let me hop this game on." What happened last year for me? I woke up at like 10:30 and I was like, "Oh shit, we're like halfway through the second quarter."
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that wake up. They're like, "Oh, I forgot to bench Michael Thomas."
Yeah, exactly. So I like this game for the Vikings. I feel like they're a perfect London team. And yeah. So moving on, we have the Bills